Hey Dan, how's that beard of yours going?
Splendid. Thanks very much for asking.
You're welcome. I hear you've been getting some feedback.
Way too much feedback on the beard. Actually unwarranted feedback on my beard. So this week, we're going to put it to a vote. But we'll tell you more about that at the end of the episode.
Hi guys, you're here with Dan and Jess from Organic Digital with another social media tip for you all this week, and we're talking all things Pinterest, which Dan is super excited about.
I am. I love Pinterest.
He loves Pinterest and he spends a lot more time on it than I do, which might surprise some of you out there. So, Dan, what is Pinterest and how can you explain it in a nutshell to people who might not understand it properly?
Pinterest is awesome. I love Pinterest because the best thing about it is it has the highest quality content on it. It's all very image based. But the best thing I like about Jess is that you can segregate your personal life if you wanted to, but from a business perspective, you can segregate your business into different silos of what they call boards. So you don't need to have a one-size-fits-all approach that you may take on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, that you can actually get people to follow specific boards, and that helps you then segregate content to your different target audiences. And Pinterest is certainly growing, and it's certainly a social media platform to keep an eye on over the next 12 months.
Alrighty, and if I was a business, how would you tell me to better use it for my business?
So the best thing about Pinterest is that it has so much high quality content that actually Google ranks really, really highly. So from a SEO, a search engine optimization perspective, Google actually indexes pins and pin boards on Pinterest, and ranks them quite highly as well. So you'll actually get quite a few instances when you're searching for things on Google that Pinterest will come in the top 10 results. And Pinterest knows that because it's great quality content. The other great thing that Pinterest provides is the ability to convert. And pound for pound, compared to any other social media platform, Pinterest has the highest conversion rate. And that's due to a number of things. And when you're talking about like ROI and people are wondering why you're on social media, Pinterest provides that answer because it drives so much traffic once you set up your pins correctly. And we'll go into rich pins a little bit later and the factor of those. So, and like I said, with the way that you set up your account, you can showcase all areas of your business, and you can try different things and see what people like, and then they can choose just to follow those individual boards, not just follow you as a business if they like. They can do that as well, though.
Okay, so it's options for everybody by the sounds of it. So if I was a business and I've liked what you've just said, how would I get started on there?
Yeah, the best and easiest place to get started is to sign up for a business account. So you actually go to business.pinterest.com. Head there, I've got a number of different resources as well as obviously the ability to sign up. You then need to, what I would recommend is signing up for a tool called Tailwind, and we'll have links to these in the blog post. But Tailwind is a great tool to find content and just start pinning some different pieces of content to each of your different boards. It's free up to a certain point, but trust me, once you start playing around with it and you see the ability of it, it's amazing, and it's worth I think it's $15 a month or something like that. So it's highly worth it. Highly, what am I looking for? I've just had a mental blank. Recommend that.
Affordable? I don't know.
Yeah, I highly recommend Tailwind, and you can schedule from Tailwind as well. That's the other big thing. And then at the bottom of this blog post, we have a free download guide of something that a lot of businesses overlook when they set up a Pinterest account, and that's setting up rich pins, they call them. And Pinterest have a lot of...
That's not pins with lots of money.
No, they're
by
not.
The way.
Sorry. But Pinterest have set up they've done a lot of development in the last 12 months on their pins, and they are pins that just have more information attached to them. And if you run an online store or have an e-commerce side of things, or if like us you post articles that have extra information on them, and you can actually go as far as linking them directly into your e-commerce store so people can buy directly from Pinterest. So they
Pretty
don't
cool.
they don't actually need to leave. It's a pretty amazing capabilities in there. So make sure you sign up those. We'll give you a guide on how you actually install them, because it's just some slight development work that you need to do on your website. But once you've got it set up, you're done, you're sweet, and it's good from then on. So make
Done.
sure you check out the rest of the blog post, read through the tools. We've got some recommendations on who to follow as well, how to set up your account, and then enter your details to get that free download to set up the rich pins. I could talk for a long time on Pinterest, but we should probably just let you go and read the blog post, I guess.
And before we waste any more of your time, go and set up your account and get started.
Enjoy, and make sure you also follow us on Pinterest as
Yes,
well. At Organic Digital. We also have a pin board, or a Pinterest board there on Pinterest tips and social media marketing tips as well. So if you're looking for some good resources.
And we also have one just new this week on manly beards, and
Yes.
just, for a bit of inspiration for Dan, maybe see where he can take this beard.
Speaking of the beards, so we're going to set up this board on Pinterest. Since we're on Pinterest and we're talking about Pinterest this week.
And we love it so much.
So, as I said at the start of this video, we're going to put to a vote the beard. Yes or no. And I'm going to make a board full of beards, beard tips, cool beards, and then maybe a couple of photos of me without a beard. And then the pins that get the most likes, or repins if you're on there, will determine whether the beard stays or the beard goes.
The suspense.
It's not that dramatic, but
It's like a cliffhanger on Home and Away.
that's terrible. Anyway, go to Pinterest, check it out, and come back next week for our next social media tip.
Bye.